Jai Gurudev, Namaste, everybody. Happy to see you. How are you all today? Can you show me? Yeah? Very good. Let me see some more. Good? Super, super. uh, how many of you or who of you has done meditation with the mantra this morning? Can you show me? Lift your arm, lift your hand if you have done it. Yeah. Good, 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 good. And if you enjoyed the meditation with the mantra, then please type a I or yes into the chat so I can see how it works. And if you have any questions about it, you type them also. Or you contact me under my email, which we have given yesterday. Is Anandaji here? Ananda Karunesh, is he here?
Yes, I'm very much here.
Very good. I don't see you, that's why.
Yes, I was just adjusting my computer. Namaste, everybody. What a beautiful morning here. We have snow here in America.
You have what?
Yeah. Snow.
Snow. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
We in
So,
Croatia, not yet.
yeah,
Uh,
so beautiful to see everybody. We lost a few people. There might be some people who are Hindi speakers, but we have most of the people here. So
yes.
good morning, everybody, and good evening in India.
Do you know
8:30.
how many people we were yesterday? Exactly
Uh,
108.
yes. So
108.
they got so some beads of the mala are missing today. So mm, great.
I have
So
no time. Let's see. Good. So let me look in the chat about if you have any questions about the mantra meditation. Oh, so many of you have done it. Beautiful. And you enjoy it. Felt blissful. So I think we will do another meditation with the mantra tomorrow. It's good for those of you for whom it is new. It's good to practice it once more together, right? But today I wanted to do another open eye meditation with you, which we call Akasha Tapas. In this technique, we look at, we gaze at a picture or an image of a Deva or a Devi or the Guru, whoever represents the divine for us and with whom we would like to connect. I will quickly tell you the story, how it came about with me, how I did that. I started mantra meditation in 1970. And soon after that, I had a photo of my guru, Maharishi, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. And I used to sit in front of this photo and speak to him in my mind, a kind of prayer, just tell him everything which came to my mind. Joy or sorrow or questions or doubts or happiness or love or anything which came to my mind. So I would have a kind of this inner prayer to him. And after I did this for many years, one day he answered back. Then we had a dialogue. And I just heard inside, it came up like thoughts in my mind, which were his answer to my thoughts. And then I was telling this experience to some other transcendental meditation teachers, and they didn't believe it, that I had, we can call it telepathy, yeah? Telepathic contact with the master. And so we had a phone call with Maharishi in which he confirmed it. And at the same time, also all the different devas and devis came to me and gave me a lot of knowledge and love, because they are very, very real. It's not just a concept. The devas and devis are very real. They also have a body, just not a physical body like we have, but a body of light. And you can see it only with your Ajna chakra, with your inner eyes, right? So this process which I did, just praying in front of an image, and then by that, the higher senses, higher inner seeing and inner hearing got developed. So what we call clairvoyance and clairaudience, and also clairsentience, means feeling the presence. So these inner senses got developed. And then I had the contact to my master and also to different divine beings, which he confirmed on the phone. And then in 2012, after I had been teaching meditation for so many years, now it's over 50 years. No, 50 years next year. So in 2012, the Divine Mother, Devi, came to me and told me I should start my own movement. I should teach Shakti Yoga. And then she also said I should teach this process with an open eye meditation, looking at a divine image. And she gave it the name Akasha Tapas. So since that time, we are doing it, and many people had beautiful experiences with that. Some of them are here. Yeah? Vaishnavi is here, Wayne is here, Satishji is here. Huh? So you have been on my advanced courses and you have done this technique. And this I want to do with you now. For that, we can take any image which you like best, which attracts you most. And I'm also a painter, so I have painted many devas and devis, how they appear to me. And maybe Sumana, can you show some of them? Ah, this is the big gemstone painting of Lakshmi. It is 2 meters high and 1 meter 80 wide. I think it's the biggest gemstone painting in the world. And I've done it with one assistant. It took us over 1 year to finish it. Here we are standing there besides that painting. So this is Lakshmi on the lotus throne. And there's also Ganesha and Shiva and Brahma and Vishnu and Gandharvas in the sky, many different beings. The next one. This is Parashakti Devi. She is all Devis in one. Like 20 years ago, my guru at that time, Sri Ravi Shankar, he commissioned that painting from me. And it's also around, I think around 2 meters high. And while I was painting, the Devi was kind of, I felt her presence and I heard her, and she was kind of dictating me the whole painting. Saying, now, today I want a crown, today I want a girdle, this and that. And then one day she said, when this painting is finished, I will grant you a wish. And when it was finished, she said, now the painting is finished, what is your wish? So I told her my wish and it got fulfilled. And she said, whoever prays to me in this form, I will fulfill their wishes if it is good for them. So this painting you can order from Rimco. Rimco, is she here today? I don't know. We can also blend in her contact later. So this can be ordered from her. Next one, Sumana. This is again Parashakti Devi. There's different devas and devis around her. And also inside her, because she is the whole universe, isn't it? So all the devas and devis are inside her body. And the next one, Lakshmi with an elephant. Is Parashakti Devi. You see her face, the eyes. Durga Devi with the third eye on the forehead. Yeah. Lakshmi Devi again. And again, the gemstone painting, Lakshmi's face from the big gemstone painting. So now you have seen a few, and now you can take any painting which you like best, or any picture which you like best of devas or devis, of your Ishta Devata, right? And open it on the computer or have it there physically. Maybe you have something from your puja room, whatever. Huh? You take that, and it's good to dim the light a little bit and put a candle in front of the picture, 1 or 2 candles. So let us do this now, because then we will start. And Sumana, could you start the Devi prayer playing in the background?
Okay.
Yeah, super. Very good. Continue with the music, but a little in the background so that you can hear my voice easily.
Yes.
Very good. Now sit in a comfortable position in front of the image. Should not be too small, that you are 40 centimeters high image. If possible, dim your light and have a candle in front of it or 2. And now close your eyes for a few moments. And breathe softly and rhythmically. Look at the picture in front of you with all your heart. Open the eyes and look at the image. Let the breath flow normally now. If any thoughts are coming up in your mind, pleasant or unpleasant thoughts, tell them to the divine in your mind. You don't have to speak them out, but you speak in your mind. Speak whatever comes to your mind. Whether it is wishes which you have, or complaints, worries or gratitude, doubts or love, offer them all. Whatever comes to your mind, tell it all to the divine in front of you. The Devi or Deva will take care of it. Whether you have wishes or worries, sorrows or doubts, love or gratitude, whatever comes into your mind, take it to speak it to the divine, tell it to the divine. If the image seems to change, if it gets lighter or darker or three-dimensional, or if the expression changes, It is okay. Continue to look at it. Feel the divine presence in the image in front of you. God or Goddess is everywhere, inside you and all around, and also in this picture, this image. Now take a deep breath and let go. Feel the divine presence in front of you. And feel the flow of attention between you and the divine image. Your attention flows to it, and the divine blessing flows back to you. It is a continuous circling of energy. Feel the subtle stream of energy between you and the image. Become aware of your heart area. Feel the subtle stream of love from your heart to the divine, and from the divine back to your heart with every breath. When you breathe out, your love flows from you to the image. And when you breathe in, divine blessing and energy streams back to you. It is a continuous circle of energy. Like the waves of the ocean, rolling to the shore and moving back, the energy flows back and forth between you and the divine. If you feel any restlessness, discomfort or discontent, breathe it out into the image and feel the Devas or Devis pure, clean, divine energy and blessing flowing back to you. Every outgoing breath purifies you, and every incoming breath fills you with sweet, blissful, divine love and light. When thoughts come up or emotions, offer them all to her or him. If at some point your eyes want to close, it is okay, let them close. But continue to feel the flow of energy between you and the divine in the image. Soft, slow, rhythmical breath. She is your eternal mother. He is your eternal father. The divine is love and peace. And you are love and peace. Feel the love in every cell of your being. Now thank the Devi or Deva for all the love and protection and for all the gifts she has given to you.
Ever felt so
Jai
happy it
Devi
hurt?
Ma. And become aware of your body and surroundings. Take a deep breath and slowly come out. Do pranam. Jai Devi Ma. Hari Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Jai Gurudev. Hmm. How was it? Was it good? How many of you did you feel the divine presence in front of you, or see in the image, or hear anything? Then please type in the chat. Type yes, or whatever you experienced. Let me look at it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Presence of divine energy. Felt it, somebody felt it and heard the answer in their own voice. The image changed, felt the presence. Somebody cried the whole session because of the experience, feeling love. Body shivered. So if you cry a lot, it means either some emotions are getting released, or you cry because you feel the divine presence, and that is can be very overwhelming. And you felt the love. Somebody had shivering of the body. That means a lot of divine energy came into your body, and then the body maybe it's not used to such strong energies, and then it starts shaking or shivering. Divine presence. I saw the left hand of the mother flowing and moving. Beautiful, calm, blissful, inner peace, moving image, feeling the divine presence. Somebody saw golden and white light, gratitude. More crying. That was not a sad crying, isn't it? Crying of happiness. That is beautiful. Yeah, the connection with the divine. It's very strong and overwhelming. Heart chakra is still felt and spinning. Beautiful experiences. Wonderful. So it is good to do that a few times per week, whenever you have some time. Take that image which you love most, that image of God or Devi which you love most, and just put a candle in front of it or some incense and gaze at it and do as we have done just now. First, you get rid of all the thoughts in your mind. You tell everything which comes to your mind. And then when the thoughts finally stop, because you have told everything, then you just feel the circling of energy between your heart and the image and coming back to you. Such like a circle of energy. Your love going to the divine and the blessing and energy coming back from the divine to you. You can do this and you may also listen to some mantras or some beautiful music, whatever you like. So it is very good. It will help you to establish inner contact to the divine. And after some time, when you have this inner contact, then the Deva or Devi to whom you pray will answer back and guide you in your life. And sometimes in life we have to make decisions, right? Important decisions. Sometimes we don't know what is best for us. Then it is good to go into prayer like this and connect with the divine and get the answers to your questions. That can help you very much to take the right decision and the right path in your life. And of course, it opens up your inner senses, your divine senses. So, is that good? Yeah? Ananda Ji, would you like to tell something? Or should we have a break? What do you think?
Maybe I will share something and then we
Yes?
can have a break. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we share the secret a little bit?
Share whatever you like to share.
Our secret.
Oh, we have so many secrets.
First, I want to share a little bit about the process itself. So like I'll give you an example how I did it. Here's the candle. And my favorite picture of Lakshmi, everybody has their favorite, and Ananda Devi's painting is very good, but I've connected with this for a long time. Oops.
Mhm.
So this picture, can you see it? Maybe, no.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
this is also the picture on the book, but it's just got a different color.
Mhm.
It's some picture that I connected from long time ago, and maybe I was doing the process with it in some ways. So everybody has a picture that in their life they get very connected with. Light a candle, and it was so beautiful when you were guiding it. And this is a profound practice, even in the highest spiritual paths, not only in Hinduism, but this is also in Vajrayana, a profound practice where you exchange this energy, and then you become one. You become the Devi. You become the Deva as you keep doing this. You embody all of the. It's like, how do I say this? We think so much, and we should not think so much. We should just do processes like this, like
Mhm.
breathing. That is how one gets enlightened, process after process. And such a simple process, but it is so beautiful, so profound. So this can be done, as you said, 2, 3 times a week. And then in the Devi Circle path, one of the big things that is happening is that when women get in circles, they're asked to see each other as Devi.
Mhm.
So there's 6 or 8 women meeting, and every woman, and this can be for Deva circles also, but I'm talking about Devi circle, every woman will have some characteristic. Maybe she's independent, maybe she's very nurturing. So then you think of that Devi. If it's independent, think of Parvati. If she's very nurturing, think of Lakshmi or Saraswati. If she's full of joy and loves gold, then she's Lakshmi. That was a joke. But Lakshmi does love gold. Mm. And so now I'll share the secret. Ananda Devi has Lakshmi energy. She has memory of being Sita. So this might come as a shock to some people, but no, God's goddesses are right amongst us. And God's goddesses can take more than one body.
Mhm.
So they can be even more Lakshmis or more Saraswatis. Right now, yeah, you want to say something?
5.
Oh, 5 Lakshmis, yes.
Not all on this planet, but on different planets at the moment,
Yes,
5
yes.
incarnations.
And then that does not mean that you have to completely surrender to that goddess and just that God is going to control your life. And no, 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 no. That is not what we're saying. Think of it like a flower. So there's a flower there. You have a choice. You can smell the flower or you can walk by it. The flower does not lose its happiness, its scent, because you did not smell it.
Mhm.
So divine beings are right amongst us. Doesn't mean they're like flowers. They're not controlling your life. That's a patriarchal model, that the guru, that you have to bow to the god, and nothing like that. It's just a light, like a lighthouse where the ships are going. It's like a lighthouse. So if the ship is lost, there's a lighthouse. They can guide you. So this is the way we have to see. And in Devi Circle, everybody is a goddess, everybody is a god. It's just that some goddesses, gods we know about, but your higher self may be some goddess in some universe, and you've come into this universe. You just don't know about them. So all of you are goddesses, all of you are gods. And the next vibration of planet Earth will happen when we recognize this, when we see each other as Devi, Deva, literally like that in Devi Circle. That's the highest purpose of Devi Circle, to get people together, and for those 2 hours, you completely bow to each other and see the Devi, the Deva, if it's a Deva circle, in each other. And as you do that, the vibration will rise immensely because many people are coming together heart to heart.
Yeah.
And that's when you do a process like this, can get your spiritual progress, on a very fast speed, because this is a very fast method, Akasha Tapas, because you're becoming the goddess. So with bow to you, Ananda Devi Ma, in your Lakshmi form, blessing us. And who else to learn this better than from you? And your music speaks of that abundance of Lakshmi Ma. Your paintings show that. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps even saying all this. It shows that is the inner abundance. Lakshmi ji says, I'm not the goddess of financial abundance, but she's the goddess of inner abundance, and that will show in wherever the blessings come. So thank you for this beautiful process. And yeah, I just wanted to share this. And there was something, yeah, that was it. The picture, and do the process and see each other as gods, goddesses, and Devi Deva circles. And we're so happy to have you in Devi circle. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, Anandaji. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can relate very much with that you say we should see the divine in every person. Every woman is a Devi, every man is a Deva. And also the Vedas say, see the husband as God, see the wife as goddess. So if you can relate to your family members and to other people on that level, that you see the divine in them, and that you see the women as goddesses and the men as gods, then immediately we will have an ideal society, ideal relationships in the family and with other people all around, and that leads to an ideal society. So that's a very, very beautiful experience which we can develop with this exercise. Wonderfully said. Good. Should we have a little break now and then continue? Good. So 5 to 7 minutes break, and see you then. Namaste. Are you back?
May I make a request?
Yes.
Shall we play the prologue for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And may
Okay.
I make one request that we
Yeah.
move a little bit before you start?
We move.
Move a little bit before you start.
Oh, move a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Body.
because if one
Yeah.
is just sitting and listening for so long time, the one gets a bit dull and sleepy. So it's got to fresh
So
up.
we will play some music and people can just sway like trees for a little bit
Or we can open the window, have
and
fresh
do
and do some
okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna play some music. Okay.
without.
Yes. This is a very good idea. Okay.
And to the other
Okay.
side, breathe in.
Yes.
I see that my head is cut off like this better. Now we can swing the arms a little bit. Swing our legs. Jump. Keep the arms loose and jump. Very good. More. Now we can do the heart exercise again, which we had done yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Just to remember it again, the heart exercise, which we do when somebody has upset us. I mean, we are not angry people, but sometimes other people make us angry, no? It's always their fault. So then we go and do the heart exercise. And it also helps to make you more fresh when you're a little sleepy. So take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ha! Very good. Once more. Breathe in. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ha! And one more time. Third time. Breathe in. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ha! Oh, good. Now I have to close the window. So, are you more fresh now? Okay. So we can continue. Anandaji?
I was just reminded when you were jumping in joy, the first time when we were told we were going to write the book, Lakshmiji was jumping in joy. So I was just reminded of that. It's written in my book. So it's got a very maiden energy, very more like 16, 17-year-old, that sweet, soft, that maiden energy. So I'll play the audio. The prologue. This is Lakshmi ji, just one page it is in the book, but it's in Ananda Devi's voice. So you'll like to listen to this. So let me just play it. Okay.
Namaste, loved ones. As we transition back to a matriarchal era on Earth, we will witness a global movement that empowers the feminine so that humans can become whole again. The rise of the empowered feminine will make all humans, male, female, or transgender, come together in true equality with each other, rooted in love. While women will ultimately assume much more power than they currently have at this time, they will not seize this power with the wounded energies of aggression, ambition, competition, and greed. Instead, this power will be received by them from a place of joy, compassion, nurturance, and wisdom. The rise of the empowered feminine will have a profound impact on the current social and political systems. Women will join with other women in small and large groups across the social, political, and religious divides to undo the patriarchal structures that have ruled humanity for millennia. Over time, men will join too, but it will initially begin with the joining of women in very large numbers. You can already see the signs of these times as millions of women are joining together to bring abuses such as sexual misconduct to light in the highest places of powers. Such movements will gain strength not by women opposing men, but by women coming together in joy and compassion to heal the wounded feminine and the wounded masculine energies in all humans. It is similar to how Mahatma Gandhi's non-violent movement was not against the British people, but was rather to gain freedom for hundreds of millions of people of the Indian subcontinent who joined this movement with compassion and forgiveness towards the British. The empowered feminine in both men and women will allow joy to dissipate sorrow, love to triumph over hate, compassion to dissolve anger, and nurturement to replace exploitation. Once the existing structures are cleansed and transformed with higher spiritual energies, there shall be the most exquisite dance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine in the hearts of all humans. I have invited ascended goddesses from different pantheons to help humans with this difficult transition. Together we send our divine light to all humans as we hold our hands in a circle of love around Mother Earth. Namaste. Mahadevi Lakshmi.
So that was a message. That is the prologue in the book. Thousand Seeds of Joy is coming out in audio, and Ananda Ma speaks as Lakshmi, and I ask all the questions. So that will be released sometime next year, we're hoping. And because it's a conversation, I think it would be very nice in having in an audio form. People could play it, in their cars, or they could listen to it whenever they want. So when each of these chapters will become like a meditation. So maybe at some point we'll play chapter 1 when you have time. Yeah. So that is about emptiness and fullness, which is what I was discussing yesterday. Any soul feeling like love, compassion, has an emptiness, removing the mind out of it, and has a bliss, empowering it with divine. Every soul feeling has that. And so this chapter connects with that wisdom also. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, we will see. Maybe we will play it today or tomorrow, definitely.
Whenever.
Yeah,
So now back to you. Mm.
Good. Yeah, yesterday I promised you to tell you a little bit about purifying our aura and our chakras, because we spoke about it, that there's a lot of exchange of energies happening between ourselves and the environment, wherever we go, wherever we come. And this happens spontaneously, automatically. And this exchange of energies happens stronger for women than for men. The female nervous system takes stress much more easily, but gets rid of it more easily also. The male nervous system is not so transparent and flexible. It is more stable. Men have more stability. That is why they can be in a stressful environment and not feel that they are picking up so much, but women feel that much more. Have you noticed that sometimes you go into some environment or you come into a company and the feelings are catching on to you? If people are happy and joyful, you also become happy and joyful. If they are negative and complaining, afterwards you go away from there and you feel completely exhausted and depleted. How many of you have experienced that? Raise your arm. Exactly. That's it. That is this kind of sensitivity which is more prominent in the female nervous system, but men can also experience it. And depending on your company may be sattvic and uplifting. And then when you go away from there, you have been with some friends, you have been laughing and joking and happy, then you feel great, isn't it? You feel joyful and happy. But if you have been in a company which is negative or complaining, or some person who is always into problems or only speaking about their illnesses and all these things, we all know such people, isn't it? Then you come back afterwards and you feel completely exhausted, completely depleted of energy, and this negativity has kind of catched onto you. You feel a bit low energy and depressed. You know, it is truth that whenever your energy level is high, you are joyful and happy and loving and you feel great. Whenever you are tired or your energy level is low, then you are not feeling so well. You're not feeling good, or you get more doubts, more complaints, more dissatisfaction, more negative emotions. So any negative emotions, doubts, or complaints are always a sign for low energy. When you have them, then you have to immediately raise your energy or purify your nervous system. And there are a few different things which one can do to purify your nervous system. I will go through it with all the different elements, then it is most easy to understand. So one thing which can purify our aura from foreign energies and from, especially if we have picked up some stress or impurities, is it belongs to the earth element, are crystals. And what also has a crystalline structure is salt. So you can take a handful of salt like this, or like a spoonful of salt, take it in your hand and go through your whole aura 7 times with the salt, from the head to down to the feet, and again up and around your head. Go through your whole aura 7 times with a handful of salt, and the salt absorbs the negative energies which have stuck to you from somewhere else. And then you throw away the salt. Don't eat it. Very important. Don't use it, right? That salt has absorbed the negative energies and you throw it away. Get rid of it. So salt can purify our aura, and that belongs to the earth element. Then comes the water element. Water can also purify our space and our aura and emotions. For that, if you come home after a long day somewhere outside, you have been in a crowd or of work and it has been a stressful day, and you feel exhausted and not quite good, not your normal happy self, then first thing is to take a shower. Take a shower, and with that you can wash off a lot of these energies which don't belong to you. Have you noticed sometimes after taking a shower you feel so refreshed? That is not only because of the water, but it's also because it has washed off energies which don't belong to you. And then you feel much more normal. And if you have a bathtub at home, it is even better to take a bath in the bathtub. So I'm doing that if I come from some travel or from outside. I've been in a crowd and came in contact with many people. I don't feel quite my normal self. Then I take a long bath in the bathtub, and I even put some salt into the water. So taking bath in salt water is very, very good. So the water washes it off and the salt absorbs the energies which don't belong to you. So 1.5 hours in the bathtub, often with a book, that is that is very enjoyable. And then one has already washed off most of the negative energies. And then one can meditate, and that then one is back to normal. No? Fire can also purify our energies. Fire is a very great purifier. Actually, fire cannot become impure at all. Fire is very, very pure and purifying everything. So what you can do is you can take a little camphor and Karpuram, camphor, and burn this camphor and bring it through your aura. Also 7 times, going through your whole aura from head to feet and around the head, and then again. Or you can ask someone else to do that for you with burning camphor or with burning incense. Or even also possible with a candlelight. So going through your aura, and around your head 7 times with a fire, camphor light, karpuram, or incense is also burning a lot of negative vibrations or stress. And then somebody says, I already do it. Yes, exactly. Clockwise, yeah. So you can either do it yourself or you ask someone to do it. So we had earth element, the salt, water, and fire. Air element can also purify your aura. But most people don't know that, and it's also not so easy to do. But when there's a lot of wind outside, the wind can clear your aura very much. I noticed that once when I came from a flight. I've been traveling very much, teaching and all over Europe and in India and other countries. So when I came back from a flight and I had such a headache because too much stress had come. Then somebody picked me up with a car and I was opening the window and holding my head out of the car, and then the wind was blowing away a lot of these headaches and this stress. That is also something which can help. You can do that, but not if you are the driver, okay? So if you drive the car, keep your head inside. But if you are next to the driver, you can do that. So the wind is blowing away a lot of these energies which don't belong to you. And now we have the air element. And the 5th element is what? Space, Akasha. Which of the senses belongs to Akasha? Hearing. Hearing belongs to the element of space or Akasha. Sound travels in space. So then we come to mantras. Mantras are very, very purifying. They can purify any space, and they can also purify your own space and your own auras. So chanting mantras, listening to mantras, chanting mantras, and finally meditating with a mantra. And that clears away the rest of the things which don't belong to you. And then you are centered again. You are back to normal, back to your normal, happy, pure self. So this is what I just wanted to share with you. And I hope it will be useful for you. Good, that was purification with different methods of purification with the 5 elements. Good. Any questions? Do you have anything which you want me to speak about? Salt water bath, exactly. Good. And then also don't forget, if anything or anybody upsets you, what do you do? What do you do? The ha exercise, right? You breathe it out. And we said already yesterday that it's not enough to do it 2-3 times. You do the ha exercise with wide open windows, few minutes until you come back smiling. Okay? So that is a very good way to get rid of tensions and anger. Ah, Vyasa, sun gazing for purification. That is also purification with the fire element, sun gazing, yes. Here somebody says, I don't feel any kind of experience. What can I do, please? Experience, you mean spiritual experience with meditation or anything, any spiritual practices? So if you do spiritual practices, you have to be patient. The great experiences do not come overnight and in the first time. But so it needs continuous regular practice. Best is twice a day, 20 to 30 minutes minimum. So if you can do some whatever, yoga, pranayamas, meditation, Akasha Tapas, Kriya, whatever practices you do. And usually after a few years, or especially on advanced courses where we do more longer practices, experiences will happen. But in some cases, if you feel that you are doing practices, spiritual practices, sadhana, if you do your sadhana regularly for many years and you still feel you have no experience, then it means that punyam is missing. You don't have enough good karma to have experiences. And what you can do there is do some seva. That means service, selfless service. So help other people. Either doing seva in form of serving others and helping others, or doing some work, or engage in some humanitarian project to help other people. Or if you don't have the time to do that, or you're not in the state of health to do that, in such cases, you can also donate some money. That counts also as seva. Money for some good purpose. So if you do some seva, means selfless service, and support some good cause and help other people, that creates punyam, good karma, and punyam in turn helps you to continue and to go up on your spiritual path. Good. So you see, it has many aspects. No, it's not only the sadhana. Seva also plays an important role. Please repeat Aksha element very sure. Oh, Akasha, that is purifying with sound, and that means with mantras. Listening to mantras, chanting mantras, or meditating with a mantra. That is most purifying. That purifies all the rest of the stresses from the subtle levels and from the higher chakras. You can chant any mantras, yeah. Virgin coconut oil, Dia, okay. I have not heard about that, but you can try that also. With meditation, yeah, meditation is most purifying, of course. How to develop more faith and trust? Good question. If you have lack of faith and if you have a lot of doubts, it means that your energy is low. Always when our energy is low, then negative feelings and doubts are coming up. Then what should we do? We should raise up our energy. For that, we need enough sleep. We need good, best is organic food, vegetarian food, of course. That raises our energy. And we need to do our daily sadhana, our daily spiritual practices, especially pranayamas, kriya, and meditation. They are bringing you a lot of energy. If you do a deep meditation with a mantra, you come in contact with yourself. And yourself is the source of all energy. We said yesterday, Atman is Brahman. And the whole creation comes out of Brahman. It's an infinite reservoir of energy, and you can just connect with that every day with the mantra meditation. So then you get a lot of energy, and this energy helps you to rise up and to have positive feelings and to have faith. Then all the doubts and the darkness disappear, and the fears too. I can't connect with nature while feeling down. This is normal. If you feel down, you first have to raise your energy, and then you can connect with yourself and with nature and with other people in a very harmonious way. I get angry easily. What can be done for that? Well, there is a certain mantra for meditation, one bija mantra, which helps for people who get angry easily. So it would be good if you get your own personal mantra, get initiated into Shakti meditation. Then you can get a mantra which helps you to overcome your anger. And the other technique is also doing the ha exercise. Whenever you feel angry, do the ha exercise until you come back smiling. Okay? Yeah. Question about food, garlic and mushrooms. Garlic is not sattvic, it's pretty tamasic. And even though it has some health benefits, but it's tamasic. And mushrooms are tamas, but you can soak the mushrooms in milk for 10-15 minutes and then throw out the milk and wash the mushrooms. Then they are not tamasic anymore. Then you can eat them. Unfortunately, this cannot be done with chocolate. Chocolate is also tamas. Is there any mantra for a restless mind? All mantras are against restlessness in the body, in the mind, and in the emotions. So all mantras will bring you insight to yourself, and yourself is pure peace, pure energy, pure love, and pure bliss and intelligence. So all this is a part of your inner self. So every mantra which connects you with your inner self will bring peace to your mind also. Okay. Now we cannot go through all of them. Good. We cannot go through all the questions now. If you wish, you can write me your question with an email. You got my email address yesterday, isn't it? shaktiyogapath@gmail.com. Anandaji.
Yes. Beautiful thing.
Would you like to share a little bit before we go into the prayers?
Oh yeah, the degrees, right? Yeah. How much time do we have? You would need 15 minutes for the degrees?
Yeah, 15-20 minutes, yeah, something like
Then
that.
we just have time to play that chapter 1.
Yeah, good.
And that'll be good.
Yes.
We'll share that and then you do the decrease and then
Mhm.
maybe I'll speak more tomorrow. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
Do that. Yeah. So let me turn my audio. So this is chapter 1 from Thousand Seeds of Joy. We're both excited because it's in the voice of Ananda Devi Ma, and I ask the question and she answers. And so this will become the audio book in the coming future, near future, right? So here we are playing chapter 1. Namaste, Saraswati ji.
Namaste. We thank you both for receiving our words and sharing our teachings. The gift of these precious words will bring joy and harmony in relationships and allow humans to stay connected with the
Oops. That shut off. Namaste, Saraswati ji.
Namaste. We thank you both for receiving our words and sharing our teachings. The gift of these precious words will bring joy and harmony in relationships and allow humans to stay connected with the Spirit. It is not that these words were not known, but rather they were simply lost and are now being revealed again to heal and transform lives. The energy of these words will assist many to release karma so that they are not born again into stressful lives. This is a special time when the earth and the heavens have come together for great spiritual transformation. Lakshmi and I are holding the earth together with many ascended goddesses in a grand circle to heal all that live upon it. Each of us serves a divine purpose. Let me share with you why I am here with you. I am helping humans free themselves from negative thoughts and so transform their negative emotions into feelings of the soul. I am helping humans heal the divisions of their lower selves so that they can be nourished by their higher selves. I teach both love and strength, or yin and yang together, to create joy. I teach humans how to release great sorrows that have been put upon their shoulders during many lifetimes, so that they can find spiritual fulfillment in their lives. I am helping humans open their second and third chakras so that they can end their everyday struggles and disagreements. The opening of the chakras is the destination, with joy as the prize. It takes a course of time, often many lifetimes, to open these chakras by clearing the mind around the sacred flowers. Even if the alignment between these chakras is not perfect, there are many ways of bringing them together. When birds fly, they do not always fly straight, but rather along with a winding current, and yet they still get to their destination. They live from a dimension of emptiness, surrendering moment by moment to the flow of the wind.
What is the nature of this emptiness?
Primordial nature of this emptiness is infinite presence.
How is emptiness infinite presence?
Emptiness is infinite presence because it has no center and no boundaries. It is nowhere, so it is everywhere. Finite emptiness is just a thought, like the thought of an empty basket. The emptiness that we speak of is empty of everything that you know. All thought, emotions, matter, energy, and time-space are made up of the vibrations of this emptiness. All ascended beings, angels, gods, and goddesses are growing forever into this emptiness in which everything and everyone is experienced as an undivided whole.
Though I understand this metaphysically, I still do not understand this using normal logic. How can emptiness, which is empty of everything, be experienced as presence?
This state cannot be described using words. The question you have asked dissolves as one awakens to the infinite presence, which is empty of everything one knows, including the past experience of this presence. That is the miraculous aspect of emptiness. It remains new even after one has tasted its presence again and again 1,000,000 times. This emptiness has no self-nature and no mind. It has no sense of I-ness, otherness, isness, not isness, or even emptiness. One enters this emptiness with the realization that all phenomena arise codependently and that nothing exists independently by its own beingness. This emptiness is like a continuous dying of the mind into an expanding infinity that is selfless, formless, and timeless.
So is emptiness like dying?
You may say that, and also that it is beyond both living and dying. The enlightened ones have given different names to this state, some consistent with words associated with living, presence, awareness, awakeness, aliveness, embodiment, fullness, luminosity, truth, purity, and enlightenment, and other consistent with words associated with dying, void, death, cessation, nothingness, impermanence, egolessness, no mind, unknown, samadhi, and nirvana. There is no single word that can express the state that is beyond all states that can be known by the mind. This is why we say emptiness is infinite presence. Souls and universes are born from emptiness with an explosion of joy. This is not an ordinary joy. It is a primordial joy made up of emptiness, which manifests all of creation. Only a silent mind can glimpse this joy because it remains hidden from a mind occupied with thoughts and emotions.
How is this primordial joy different from ordinary joys?
Unlike the ordinary joys of the mind and body, the primordial joy is unconditional, as it precedes all of creation. It is infinitely present in the highest divine beings who have manifested from emptiness, including your own higher self. Since individual souls manifest from these divine beings, this primordial joy exists in all feelings of the soul, including joy, abundance, love, gratitude, compassion, freedom, peace, forgiveness, and many others. Life can be experienced with a profound, inexpressible fullness in the presence of this primordial joy. With the help of meditation and other soul feelings, even the most ordinary moments can become a window through which to glimpse this primordial joy.
How is love related to this primordial joy?
Love is the flowing of the primordial joy from the infinite emptiness into realms where emptiness is not. As this joy flows out in all such realms without any causes or conditions, it is experienced as love. The ocean of primordial joy stretches from the deepest infinities of emptiness to the heavenly realms of form and formlessness, and then to the physical realms of form and density, manifesting itself in a multitude of colors that are experienced as soul feelings.
What is a soul feeling?
It is a feeling that dissolves one's ego and expands the awareness of one's soul. Unlike emotions which get us stuck in the finiteness of our mind, soul feelings expand us into the infinity of our soul.
That was chapter 1. Did you enjoy it? Beautiful voice, beautiful vibration. So the audio book will come next year, and we'll discuss these soul feelings more tomorrow. Yeah. And so, yeah, so with that, we will go to you for decrease. And how did you, just want to ask, you liked the audio version of the book?
Anyway, we had a lot of fun recording it, isn't it?
Yes,
Here in my
we had a
husband's
lot of
studio.
fun.
Mm.
I was in Croatia. Was it last year? Yeah,
Yeah, it was last
yeah,
year.
last. So great. So yes, so ready for Saint Germain. He's channeling beautiful decrees, wisdom to Ananda Devi Ma. And
Yes,
today we will go over some, yeah.
yes. Let us take a few of these prayers or decrees for today, for finishing it. All of us want to be happy, isn't it? Every being, not only every human, every being wants to be happy in life. And now we have two things which help us to create a happy life. First of all, we have to understand that we are creating our life. So if you are not happy with your life, don't blame your parents or anybody else for it, the government or the parents or the teachers or whoever. Don't blame other people for your own unhappiness. You are creating your life. You have the full power to create the life which you want. And sometimes we have to go through some difficult times. That is something from the past which is coming back to us. But even for that, we should accept full responsibility, isn't it? So now we have God's creative power within us. And there are two things which help us to create a happy and fulfilled life, a life to manifest our wishes and our desires in our life. One is you go deep in meditation and connect with your divine self, with your Atman. Connect with that in a deep meditation, go into Turiya or Samadhi state. And for that, we have to meditate every day, regularly. And constantly purify ourselves from negative emotions. They come out from meditation, they come out, they get dissolved. And then you go to the state of the pure self, the pure Atman. And the qualities of yourself are infinite energy, infinite intelligence, infinite creativity, happiness, joy, love, and bliss. So all this is part of you. It is all inside you. And when you connect to that, then you get a much more powerful mind. And from that level of this I am that, from there you can create the life which you desire and which you want. And the second step is so you get the energy when you come in contact with yourself, and now you have to direct the energy in the right direction. And for that, we are using prayers or decrees. And I have written prayers or decrees for different purposes. First of all, some general ones for everything and everyone. Then prayers for health, for wealth and success in life, for a happy love or happy marriage, decrees against addictions, against stress, against trauma, against depression, against fears and for protection, prayer for forgiveness, for harmony in the family, for enlightenment, ascension or moksha, prayer for divine love, for joy of life, for the best possible life, for self-improvement, and prayers for humanity, for peace in the world, against war, for divine justice on earth, and for a golden age of enlightenment. And then I also wrote a few more, a hymn to the sun god, to Surya, and a song of Lakshmi and others. So it is good to speak these decrees from the level of I am, from the level of your soul. Only when you know your own soul, when you know who you are, then you can speak them with confidence. And now, Sumana, I ask you to show the first one. And I would request you all to speak it together with me. Just quickly before we start, explain to you what the violet fire is. There are many different divine beings. We can speak about that tomorrow. That would take too long time. But there are also divine fires or light rays. And the violet fire is for purification and transformation and freedom. So that is why we are calling the help of the violet fire right now. So let us speak this together. I am. If you like, you can unmute everyone, then we hear everyone speaking.
That may or may not work because the timing may not allow it to harmonize, because the voice will come after 2 seconds.
Ah, okay. Good. Okay.
So maybe they can be muted, but they can speak with you.
Then you can speak with me. You read it out and I will speak it aloud. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God's desire. I am divine light. I am divine love. I am the blazing violet flame. I am that I am. This is my name. O beloved violet flame, O beloved Saint Germain, make me pure and whole, a saint, and transmute at day and night all my darkness back to light, all my fears back to love, all my illness back to health, all my lack back to wealth. Violet flame, O love divine, my heart is your sacred golden shrine. Fill my heart, beloved flame, with love's sweetness and God's name, and transmute at day and night all the darkness back to light. From my God self I decree, so be it, so it is, and so it shall be. It is done, it is complete, it is sealed, it is concrete. Astu, astu, astu. Jaya, jaya, jaya. That was the first one. And before we go to the next one, I would like to, can you show me again? So Mana, I would like to show you a special mudra which we do during these prayers or decrees, and that is called the triangle mudra. For that, you put your thumbs together and the next two fingers together, and the other two fingers here, they are rolled up. So 3 fingers are touching each other, and the others are rolled up. And this makes a triangle. You can keep this triangle here. Keep it in front of you. And this is a mudra which brings you to the present moment. And that means to a higher dimension. If you are in the present moment, not in the past or the future, then you are practically already in a higher dimension, in the 5th dimension. And from there, the words which you speak have much more power. And so because of that, we are doing this triangle mudra during speaking the decrees. Now, the next one for wealth, for health. Good. Beloved violet flame, transmute all my impurities on all levels, physical, mental, emotional, astral, etheric, and causal, and make me healthy, pure, and strong in all levels and dimensions. Give me perfect health in all my 6 lower bodies and help me to maintain it. In the name of my divine higher self, the God presence in me, so be it, so it is, and so it shall be. It is done, it is done, it is done. Astu, astu, astu. Jaya, jaya, jaya. I want to ask you something. Is this astu something which you know? Have you heard astu before?
In Telugu, we say Astu. Astu Ma.
Yeah? In
Yeah.
Telugu, you say that? Very good. Uh-huh.
Shubhamastu.
Yeah, yeah. Because my guru was telling a story. He said that in his family and also very much older generations, they never say anything which they don't want to have happen. So they never say, speak in terms of lack. They never say, oh, we don't have this, we can't afford that. And even he says, if there is, let's say, there are no vegetables in the house, grandmother would not say, we don't have vegetables, we have to buy some. She would say, we are full of vegetables, we have to buy some. Or we are full of sugar, we have to buy some. And he said the reason for that is because there are many little angels floating around us. And whatever you say, they will say, Astu, let it be so. So if you say, oh, we are so poor, we can't afford this, then the angels say, yes, let it be so. Astu, let it be so. So never speak in terms of lack or illness or anything unpleasant. Because the little angels, they don't distinguish. They say for everybody, for everything you say, they say, Astu, let it be so. Have you heard this before? Yeah, some of you know that, no?
And I think Astu means the same. So be it, so be it. Let
So
it
be
be.
it. Exactly, exactly. That's what he said. And so one should always speak in terms of fullness if you want to have fullness in your life. So in their house, they used to say, oh, vegetables are full. Let us go and buy some, you know? So like this, when we say the prayers or the decrees, we always end with astu or with in the West, people would say amen. And you can say astu or jaya jaya, make victory, you know, whatever. And now we can go to the next decree for wealth and abundance. Good. Again, we make the triangle mudra. beloved violet flame, transmute all my family karma around wealth and finances. Transmute my poverty consciousness to abundance consciousness. Erase all imprints of lack from my subtle and karmic bodies and DNA. Let finances flow freely to me and transmute lack into wealth and abundance in my life. In the name of my divine higher self, the God presence in me, so be it, so it is, and so it shall be. It is done, it is confirmed, it is sealed. Astu, astu, astu. Amen, amen, amen. Jaya, jaya, jaya. Okay, now can you, Sumana, can you find the one for peace in the family, harmony in the family? And show that. I think it's pretty much at the end.
Is this the one?
This one we can also do first. Yeah, okay. Prayer for peace. Almighty I am presence in me, O divine mother in my heart, O beloved great white brotherhood, O heavenly hosts of angels, I invoke and call you with decrees. Shed your light of love and peace upon Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Palestine, and their peoples. Save them from death and destruction. Deliver them from hate and pain that clouds their hearts and minds in vain. Almighty Father and Mother God, I am your child and plead on behalf of my brothers and sisters in all war zones. Let the power of the violet flame work miracles of transmutation. With these powerful decrees, we bespeak all countries' peace. From my God self I decree, so be it, so it is, and so it shall be. It is done, it is complete, it is sealed, it is concrete. Astu, astu, astu. Jaya, jaya, jaya. Good. Decree 32, Sumana. 32 is for family harmony. I think some people need that. Yes, exactly. Again, to the triangle mudra and speak together with me. Prayer for harmony in the family. O beloved violet flame, O beloved Saint Germain, O beloved goddess mine, hear this prayer of mine. From my God self I decree, bring peace to every family. Make the husbands courteous and the wives virtuous. Make the parents wise and let the children rise. Bring back love and laughter, now and ever after. Let them have no regrets and love each other like their pets. Oh, hear my decree, keep families in harmony. From my God self I decree, love and peace to every family. So be it, and so it shall be. It is done, it is complete. It is sealed, it is concrete. Astu, astu, astu. Amen, amen, amen. Jaya, jaya, jaya. Good. Thank you, Sumana.
Is it all done, Ma?
No, we didn't go through all of them because there are too many, but tomorrow we can continue. And if you want to use these prayers, just send me a message on my email, shaktiyogapath@gmail.com. Send me a message there, and I will send these prayers and decrees to you, so you can use them every day. Or should we do one more? What do you think?
What is the meaning of decrease? Someone asking.
Decree means order. So in a prayer, you pray for something, you ask for something. Decree is from the divine self in you, from the God in you. You order that something should happen. So it's practically a very strong prayer. So what is the time there now?
10:33.
It's late. Now we go to bed. Have a happy sleep. And if you can manage to meditate tomorrow before we meet sometime at home in the morning, perhaps, or in the afternoon, that would be great. And I would want to give you one more good advice or tip. If you have some problem and you want it to be resolved, you can write your problem on a small piece of paper and keep that paper in your hand during meditation. That's enough. If you have a health problem or financial problem or family problem or whatever it is, write it on a small piece of paper and keep this in your hands during meditation, and then meditate normally. And the divine will take care of it. Good. Then Shubharatri. Good night. Namaste. And see you again tomorrow.